Once upon a time, in the deep mountain forest, there lived an old monk and a young monk. The old monk was master, while the young monk was his disciple. The old monk was a great practitioner of meditation. He used to spend a lot of his time meditating. Normally, when he started meditation, it could last for half a day or even one full day. In addition, during his meditation, he would know what was going to happen in the future. So one day, the old monk meditated, and suddenly he found out that his young disciple was going to die in 8 days. Therefore, the master called the disciple and said, "Dear, I am going to give you 8-day holiday so that you can go home and see your family." "Really? That's very good, master. Thank you," said the young monk. "In fact, I have been feeling quite homesick for some time." Master said, "But remember that you must come back here by the 8th day. Go now. I will wait for you to come back." "Okay, master. Please take care of yourself. I will leave now," said the young monk. And saying this, the young monk went down the hills without realizing that in the eyes of the old monk there was a sadness and a sense of reluctance to see him leave. After a long walk, on the way, disciple stopped at the bank of the stream to drink some water as he was getting thirsty. Then he saw that there was an ant's cave in which countless ants were going in and out. He stayed there to watch for a while with interest. And when he was just about to leave, he saw that the water of the river was rising. He said to himself, "Oh, the water level of the stream is rising. The ants will be drowned if it kept rising like this." In fact, it was raining upstream for last few days continuously, and therefore the water level at the downstream was starting to rise. He quickly took off his clothes and put some hard soil in it to make a protection wall along the cave. Not only did he manage to stop water from covering the cave, but also he skillfully diverted the flow of the water to somewhere else. And so he saved the lives of countless ants. After that, he left from there and reached his home. The 8 days passed quickly. As 8 days passed, he remembered that he had to reach back to his master on the 8th day. He left to go back to his master. The old monk was strolling in the mountain forest sadly. He was thinking about his young disciple and thinking that he must have died by now because 8 days has passed, and now it was evening of the 9th day. He was sad that he could not see his disciple one last time. But suddenly, from a distance, he saw the young monk coming back from the hills cheerfully. He ran to him and hugged him. He was very happy to see him, but he was also surprised that how the young monk is still alive even after 8 days have passed. Then he happily asked the young monk to recount what he had done in the past 8 days while he had been away. And when the disciple told him his story, he finally understood that because the young monk had saved the lives of countless ants, this has caused his 8 days remaining life to lengthen into a long and a happy life. If we see in our lives, we will find that cultivating good deeds, good karma, is a way to prolong your life. The result of doing good deeds will not necessarily increase your life, but it can also bring abundance of happiness in your life. It can make your destined big troubles to become small and ineffective. Because just as we get sorrow by doing bad deeds, in the same way, we receive happiness in our life by doing good deeds. This is the principle of karma, that what we give comes back to us many times more. It is not necessary that you should have money to do good deeds. Wiping the tears of crying is also a good deed. Consoling someone in grief is also a good deed. Giving motivation to the demotivated person is also a good deed. All in all, to remove someone's sorrow is a good deed. If you want to be happy in your life, then start removing the sorrows of others, and your life will automatically be filled with the abundance of happiness.